Hi, hello, lovelies. I know, like, literally long time no see, right? The last videos I posted were my podcast. Feel free to go watch it if you want to. I want to continue in that as well, but let's take it step by step. And with my YouTube comeback, let's take it slow and let's concentrate on consistency because that was an issue in the past. Anyways, why am I here today? We are trying something new. And to tell you what it is, I would like to start this concept where I'll go into the city, I'll interview a few people, ask them on topics surrounding mainly confidence, and then kind of like take a step back, watch it, edit it, of course, and give my own opinion on that topic because confidence is something that I have been really interested in for a really long time, and eventually I would like this to be my life purpose, I guess. I guess it's already getting like deeper than I wanted it to be. But anyways, we'll try this. We'll try to stay consistent with it. Please wish me luck. If you like this concept of these videos, like, comment, share between your friends. Go follow my other social media, you know the drill. And let's do this. My friend Jess is coming in a few minutes, actually. Oh, I actually think she's already parking in the driveway. LOL! So, in that case, hopefully like you can see me and my whole body. This is my outfit. I also washed my hair, but it's not drying quick enough. And I'm like, dry here, now. We need to go. And to tell you where are we going today, we will be going around Town Hall here in Sydney, Australia, or probably Hyde Park, somewhere around those areas. This is my first time doing this, and I'm not gonna lie, like the idea of coming up to people who I don't know and asking them if I can talk to them and interview them basically is making me a little bit stressed. And I'm quite curious how will it go. Not gonna lie. Because I know that I am the person that when somebody like stops me like this, I do stop and I talk to them just because I know that if I was in their position, I would be so grateful that somebody actually stopped. You filming?
Yeah.
Lovely. Well, we stopped at Starbucks. I haven't had fucking hell English. I haven't had Starbucks for literally months. So Jessie got her dragon fruit, what is this, lemonade refresher thing, and I wanted coffee because I need coffee, otherwise I am not able to function, so I got coffee. I somewhere heard that frappuccinos don't actually have coffee.
Do they not have coffee?
I don't know. Am I too close on the video?
Yeah, pretend you're talking, blah blah blah.
What do you think makes you confident?
What do I think makes me confident? I think confidence is comfort with failure.
Do you think you are confident with and like being comfortable with failure?
No, it depends on the thing, right? We're all confident walking down the street. So I think it's more so like with public speaking, I'd be like really scared. So it depends on the task. I think we're all confident in particular things. We're probably more confident in things than we give credit for, but yeah.
And when was the first like point in your life where you actually felt like good in yourself and confident with what you do?
I don't know. That's too hard a question. First time? I don't know, probably when I was a kid doing something.
And do you think you were generally a confident kid?
Yeah. I think everyone's confident as a kid. The issue is we then grow up and then we sort of believe certain things, like people might say something and then we sort of internalize that, or I don't know. I think, yeah, we're all confident as kids.
To give you a spectrum, actually, a lot of people that I interviewed today said like, oh, I have been so insecure as a child, and now that I grew up and I understand myself more, I am confident now.
Interesting. Okay. I guess I was more confident as a kid.
My question today is, what do you think makes you confident?
I think that's it's a lot of things, but I think one of the main things is kind of like the environment that you are brought up in, and then I think also like the friends that you surround yourself with, like whether they make you feel good about yourself or not, and if they're insecure themselves, like kind of reflects on you a little bit, and like maybe you aren't as confident, but if they're confident and they like encourage you, like I think that helps a lot.
So would you consider yourself a confident child? Like, have you been confident since your childhood?
No, definitely not. And still not 100% there. Like, definitely getting there now, especially like getting older. I think like you mature a lot. So I think, yeah, definitely getting more confident, but still not quite there. But yeah, was definitely not a confident child.
Where do you think was the like first point in your life where you were like, oh, I feel confident in what I do, I feel confident in my body, I feel actually good in myself?
I think maybe last year when, I don't know, I kind of just hit a point where I realized that like it doesn't really matter that much like what you do, what you look like everyone is beautiful in their own way, everyone has a passion, like whatever you do, like just make sure that it's something that like you're confident in and that you are passionate about. I kind of just like hit a point where my mindset sort of changed.
I grew up with stuttering, so that means I spent like a lot of my life not being able to communicate or talk to people, so confidence wasn't always, it's very, very difficult for me to get. So what I think of it now after my experience and working on myself is I think we've got a misunderstanding. It's not like trying to be the loudest, it's about the way you feel at peace with yourself and confidence with yourself as well. So confidence for me, it means you just have to be at peace with yourself and what you're not good at and what you're good at as well. And once you're at peace with that, confidence just naturally comes out.
Do you think you are in the point where you are feeling at peace with yourself?
Yeah, like most moments every day as well. But yeah.
That's amazing. What do you think like got you there?
Okay, yeah, so this is interesting. So I'll go a little bit deep in this. So the concept is you have to be vulnerable and you have to always be willing to go into kind of just a vulnerability. And then, so the way I got there is I spent, when I used to go to university and I used to walk from the station to uni, I used to purposely try to stop and talk to at least one person every morning, and I've done that for years. And then on the way back I used to talk to people on the street as well. And then and then it wasn't easy, but every time I did it, what was happening is I was being open, and I was also letting go of what I thought was scary. So maybe talking to a stranger, if you did that 100 times, then your brain, what it does is it rewires itself. It's like, hang on, it's totally safe to talk to a stranger. And then and then you do that, and then what happens is, and then you do more things where you talk like the way you are. Or for me, I had stuttering as well, so I went through like 3 months where I purposely stuttered with every new person I met. And I said, I have stuttering, and then I stuttered for like 10 minutes. And then what happens in my brain is it basically says, hang on, Raj, you can stutter, you can say things that are not correct or not the smartest things, but you're still okay. And then your brain just gets, okay, it's okay to be open and vulnerable and share what you want. So that's the process I did.
What do you think makes you like truly confident?
I would say having friends, family, and also like personally, I just started going to the gym. So I stopped for a few months and I just started doing it, and it just like it makes me feel so much stronger when I exercise, do sport, body combat, body attack. So yeah, I think like just every time I stop sport, I always get into like this little depression, and just when I start doing it again, like I just feel much more confident. So I think that helps as well. When I wasn't like going to the gym, I just felt, I don't know why, it's just personal, but I felt like useless. I thought that like there was like no purpose, I had like no objective, like I wasn't doing anything that I was supposed to, like it didn't feel right. And once I had that click and I just decided that, okay, now it's the time to start, thinking about yourself, and that's just it just pretty much put me to on the right path. I mean, for me personally. Also because I do, group classes. So obviously, like, there's support, and with like the fitness instructor, there's always like, just mental and physical support. So you feel like you're part of a team, and you want it to grow as well, and you want your teammates like to feel the same way that you do when you go to the gym.
Yeah.
So there's like a real community around it. So yeah, you just feel like you're part of a community, a group. And that feels nice as well.
What gives you confidence?
To myself, it's about sport. When you achieve certain things in sport, you're getting more confident, I guess.
Good mindset, good vibes, good music, and
Travel.
just many things. Like I'm doing things that I like.
And if you look in the past, do you think you always have been confident, or you had things that gave you confidence?
No, we cannot say that. Like everybody, nobody came or born confident. It takes time.
And what do you think was the first time that you felt confident in yourself, like truly, that you were like, I am doing a good job in this life and I'm actually good in myself?
That's a good question.
I hope I already say it one day. I hope.
You don't think you can say you come here
Sometimes.
on Australia for 1 year? You can say you achieve something. That's what I wanted to say. It's to be confident. I think that you need to do things you think you can do. For example, I came here in Australia. I'm a little bit anxious about plane and things like that, and boarding and policemen. And then I came to visit my friends, and step by step, you think you can do this.
Okay, hey. It's the next day actually. I'm just finishing editing. And I must say, I am so genuinely surprised in a good way. And it actually gave me so much. It gave me a nice example of how people view confidence as a whole nother spectrum that I couldn't see, right? I've realized that throughout the years that I've been doing body positive content and confidence content on social media, I've been kind of closed in my own box of how I view confidence and what it is for me. And I totally forgot how big of a spectrum it could be for other people. And to kind of summarize my thoughts, I wrote a little paragraph because if you watched my previous videos, you know that I always say that I'm like better in writing in English because it's still my second language, rather than just like putting my thoughts unorganized out there on a video. So I wrote a little something and I'm just gonna read it out to you. I said, I definitely think it's a hard question and the answer definitely depends on what confidence means to a person. For me, immediately after I asked myself this question, I asked myself a follow-up question, and that was, do you mean body confidence or confidence in my skills? And what did I mean by that is basically saying that I view these two types of confidence so differently, because concerning body confidence, the ability to move my body the way I want it to move gives me body confidence. And I'm literally grateful every day for what my body allows me to do and how strong it is to just make every day count, if that makes sense. But on the other hand, confidence in my skills, I would say other people's validations make me feel confident and boost my confidence the most, which I'm honestly not really proud of. I'm trying to work on it, and believe me, it's so hard to actually believe that you're good at something and have trust in your skills, and also then being proud of yourself for those things you've achieved and see them actually as valuable and see them as significant enough. To reflect on it a little bit, I think this issue in having confidence in my skills comes from having to fight really hard for validation of any kind in the past when it came to what I've done. Because anytime that I wanted or achieved something, there always was people who tried to bring it down like it was nothing, or that I was delusional for even wanting things like that, unless it was something like really major. So now I think I don't feel like I'm good enough if it's not big enough. Which somewhere deep down I must know that it's not true, right? But actually believing it is so hard. And at the same time, I'm definitely not healed when it comes to this matter, which, you know, it's fine. It's good to recognize that and take your time to heal that, so you can then keep progressing and keep working on achieving that confidence. But yeah, it's definitely a work in progress. Lastly, what I also said to all of those people that I interviewed is that with this, my goal was to sort of show people that there is no timeline or no certain rules on how to make yourself feel confident. And as I myself realized, there's much more of a broader spectrum to confidence and how we actually think of it. But I'm really happy with how it all went. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you'll be excited for more content like this coming in the future. Anyways, as I said, thank you so much for watching. Love you so much. And I will see you in the next one.